What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Frequency 140 Movie Channel. As always, you can see I'm joined by my awesome co-host, Mr. Sean Bennett.
Word.
And today we are going to be reacting to the new Conjuring trailer, Last Rites. And if you don't know what the Conjuring films are, it's actually about a case studies of Ed and Lorraine Warren, who were famous for studying the Amityville Horror. And they became prominent paranormal investigators in their time. After they passed away, they unlocked this little dungeon, basically, full of all these cursed items and like all kinds of stories that they had. They kept a log of everything. So they made this film franchise out of all of this. And now we're on the fourth movie, and it's supposed to be the last one. We'll see. We'll see. If it makes money, it probably won't be. You know, because the third one was supposed to be the last one. It was like the devil made me do it or something like that.
I didn't really like that one.
Yeah, I wasn't a big fan of it either.
So
In fact, I'm not really a big fan of this franchise, to be honest with you. I like the first two.
Okay, I like the first two. That's what I'm saying. I like the first two, but the third one just kind of.
Well, I mean, I'm talking like as a whole, like the Nun and Annabelle and all that other crap. You know, like I'm not the universe, I guess, not the franchise. The franchise is okay.
So I like the Conjuring 1, like the Conjuring 2. I liked the original Annabelle. I did not like the origin story of the Annabelle. It's that kind of
like creation or something like that.
I didn't like The Devil Made Me Do It.
What'd you think of the nuns?
I'll be honest with you. I like the character of the nun. I did not like the movies.
Yeah. Yeah, I love the look.
Yeah,
the look was great.
Yeah, fantastic. I just did the movie.
Yeah,
the story
because
didn't catch me.
And my problem, ladies and gentlemen, honestly, with these films, they rely too much on jump scares, and it's really much like you're not really jumping because it's scary. You're jumping because there's screechy violins that hit you at 1,000,000 miles an hour in a theater.
Yeah.
I mean, let's just be honest.
You're right. You're right. I wish they would rely more on the psychological terror.
I agree.
Because that's if you've ever had paranormal experiences, you know, whether you believe or not, I have. I'm sorry. I know that we have things outside our realm that are there, you know, good or bad. To experience it, it's not a physical terror. It's a psychological thing because it happens so quickly and so fast. You're like, did I really just see that? I know I just saw that. I know I just felt that. I know I just heard that. And then the rest of the night or however you're thinking, it's in your head because you know you heard and saw what you just saw and heard. If you've ever experienced it, that's when you're like, I know what I saw. So it screws with your head. It's not about the jump scares because anytime I've ever experienced anything paranormal, it's never jumped out at me. Like you said, it's been just a slight glance and there's, oh, what? It's just there. It's not a come out and get me. It's just there and it's gone. The whole, I guess, the entertainment aspect of it. But
sure, absolutely.
The true stories and the true experiences of this couple, you know, Lorraine Warren was a clairvoyant and Ed was a demonologist. So they were both very much experienced and knew what they were doing. People would call them frauds or fakes or whatever. I don't think they were. I've read into the researches and the articles and all these things. And granted, there has been, you know, the Amityville Horror and everything. We know of that. But I truly believe that this couple was doing their best to really try to help out people and help out families and individuals that didn't know how to deal with this type of a situation. And so that's one thing I do like about the franchise, but I'm like you, there are a lot of misses in this thing.
Oh, yeah, so I agree.
Hopefully, we'll see what happens with this one.
Yeah, so let's check out the trailer, see if they can prove us wrong.
Okay.
The devil has come to Pennsylvania.
Jack and Janet Smurl claim that an evil presence has found its way into their home.
8 people live in this house.
I like the 80s.
8 people have experienced this. 8 people are not crazy.
It's good, yeah.
Okay.
So, when did this start?
Heather's confirmation.
7th of September.
There's something in the attic.
Ed, there's an evil here. Something I've felt before.
Oh, that's cool.
I like that. I like that.
That was really
See,
neat.
that's not a jump.
This
That's just a
thing
settle.
in
Yeah, I
your
like
house is a demon. It's the first one that we ever encountered. We were young. We were scared. We ran away.
It's wrong.
Yeah. True, I know.
After all these years,
How are you running?
it wasn't done with our family.
Oh, that's a daughter?
Hell, I don't know.
Oh, I like that. I like the one in the middle, not looking. Ooh. Anything Ramirez, dude. Anything
Saint
Ramirez.
Michael, defend us. Be our safeguard against the devil.
In nomine Patris, et Filii et Spiritus Sanctus. By the power of our Lord Jesus Christ.
Latin in there. Yeah, I know. I was thinking the same thing.
I don't know how to protect you this time.
It's violence.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Okay. I got to look into this one because if it's 86, I want to see if that was maybe one of the more prominent. I don't know exactly how long the career was, but it was maybe one of the more prominent ones in 86. It was kind of right there towards the.
I mean, they said it was the last one.
Right,
So,
so-
I mean, I guess, I mean, they would have had to been much older in this. All right. So, would you go into theaters to watch it? Would you stay at home and stream it? Or would you skip it?
I'm going to stay at home and stream it.
I'm with you on that.
Okay.
Yeah. Because, I mean, these movies have burned me so many times.
Yeah, and it's not.
Like, I'm sorry. Like, the universe around it has burned me a lot.
I got you. I got you.
And I'm kind of over it, to be honest.
I hope. I will say this: if this is going to be the final one, just give me and I hate to say this, give me a nice little bow tie and bookend it, and let's,
Yeah. I know.
Hey,
Yeah.
because watching the trailer, I'm intrigued. I want to see it.
Yeah,
I want to
it
see what's
looks
happening. I agree with you. From the first until now, yeah, there's been a lot of mishaps on this one, and so
Yeah.
I'm
Sorry,
open
all
for
you
it.
new age horror
Yeah,
fans.
sorry guys.
We watched better. Sorry.
That's the truth. I mean, you're talking to two guys who literally started watching horror movies at the age of like 3 or 4. Okay, it's been our life.
You see that shelf over there?
Yeah, see, exactly.
Yeah,
I mean,
there's,
the
a lot
dude-
of those are box sets actually. So yeah, there's like 600 horror movies.
And,
in
and
there.
it's not to brag. It's just to say, hey man, it's going to take a lot to make us
Yeah.
go whoa.
No, I know, and all your little violins and everything
Yeah.
are not going to do it.
Yeah, and maybe that's a beautiful thing about us and our the way we look at horror movies as opposed to the way the new generation make. And we're not shitting on the new generation, please. I'm just saying that
I
us
kinda
old
am, but-
cut. No, it's just for us old schoolers growing up in an era in which horror films were pioneering and breaking bounds and breaking new places to go and what you can do, effects, story writing, cinematography, stuff like that. All
Yep.
practical,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, it's going to be hard for any movie to come out and which we've talked about, which we're not a fan of. It would pretty much have to be full on gratuitous, almost like a snuff film to have me go, oh my
yeah,
god,
to make you like turn.
yeah.
I'm
I'm a hard sell on. You are too. We're hard.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
we're
I mean,
hard.
it's just there's
Horror's
better-
just one of those genres, man.
I know, and like you love it, but at the same time, man, there are way more bad horror movies than there are good ones.
Yes, they are.
And it's just the way it is.
Well, you being a fan of the classic Universal monsters, you know exactly what you're talking about in the sense of how great those movies were.
Oh yeah,
No blood, no gore, no gratuitous over the top violence, no ultra sexuality. It's just a great story, great layout, simple story, but well laid out, well acted, and they still scare you.
yeah, they're great, man.
If you lose yourself in those movies, they will scare you.
yeah,
Right, but unfortunately, we're dealing with a generation that there's no losing themselves. They're just going, okay, that's okay.
yeah, you got to put it on Instagram real quick.
So
You
that's
know, take a selfie.
yeah, that's why we're different, man. That's why we have this channel, because we're discussing these things that are horror films and movies, because that's what we've grown up on. So,
No, yeah, it's true, dude.
and I would love to, if we ever, if ever possible, if there are any younger horror fans out there that would like to join us or
Oh,
have a
yeah.
discussion,
That's a good
or,
idea.
that would be a really, I would love
Yeah.
to, to have that discussion.
Yeah, for sure.
And
Dude.
and by no means is it an antagonizing thing. It's just let's really look and see how this generation views horror movies and what they've had been offered to them,
Oh, yeah.
as opposed to what we grew up with.
Yeah, because I think a lot of the younger generation would say, if they watched The Wolfman or they watched Halloween or Alien or something like that, they'd be like, well, they ain't fucking scary.
Right.
And it's like, well, I mean, this to me isn't.
That's not scary.
Like, it's like, again, it's a bunch of violins. I'm sorry.
What I can do with movies like Halloween, Poltergeist,
The Exorcist.
What I can do with movies like that is that I can put myself in that position psychologically because I'm not distracted by the flashes.
Yeah,
All the- I can-
the ultra quick cam cuts.
I can put myself so deep into that movie. That's why it scares me. There's no distractions. It's, I can watch The Exorcist today at 46 years old and still have to turn my light on.
Oh yeah, it's great, man.
That's how great of a
I love
horror
that
movie
movie.
that is. And it's not because of, granted, it's very explicit. There's a lot of rough scenes in there.
Oh yeah.
Okay. But the fact of the way that it was done, it wasn't done for the sake of, it was a part of the story and a vital part of the story that
Yeah.
added to the horror of the situation going on.
Yeah, you're right. It wasn't like Terrifier. I knew our fans again.
I knew it. I knew it
Yeah,
was coming.
Terrifier. I mean, like
I knew it.
it's just crazy violent just to be violent.
Yeah.
And like I mean, in the third one, I will say they actually tried to do a story. They're like leading into a story
Yeah.
somehow. But yeah, it's just carnage, man.
Well,
And without really anything there.
nothing there, no substance, no plot, or any plot, but no substance, no soul to it. And I'll even bring up this. We've talked about Last House on the Left. I'll bring up I Spit on Your Grave, which is considered by most, just the most unwatchable
Yeah.
film.
One of them.
It's brutal.
So
It's
right there with Cannibal
brutal.
Holocaust and all that.
Silo, Last
Yeah.
Days, it's brutal.
Yeah.
The reason those films, even with the extremities that they go to, is because it's real. That could really happen. Art the Clown's not jumping out from behind the corner anytime fucking soon.
No, he's not.
But the dude down the road that's been eyeballing you for about a month and a half, waiting for that moment to
Yeah.
snatch your ass up and take you out into the woods and do whatever they may do because nobody's paying attention because that's the way the real world works. The world keeps turning and people go missing all the time. That's horror. That's reality. That's
real.
That's what
Yeah.
gets you.
I'm with you, buddy.
I think that's the difference between our generation and the newer generation. I'm not knocking. I'm just saying for us it was more visceral to like that could happen at any point. Even Cujo.
No, yeah, true. Yeah, a dog could be on rabies.
You ever been around a dog with
Like-
rabies? He'll tear your ass up. He may not go to the extreme of Cujo, but you ain't getting out of there without a scrape.
Yeah, oh, yeah. You ain't getting out of that car. You
So-
damn sure ain't getting out.
And that was one of those movies that pretty much the movie was inside of a car, but just the feeling, the sweat,
It's
of seeing,
dread.
oh my God.
And then plus
the
the hot summer
hopelessness.
sun and everything, and yeah.
I mean, that's classic horror. So
Yeah.
yeah, I'll watch it and we'll see what's going on. Yeah, of course I'm
Yeah,
gonna
if
watch
you want
it.
us to review it, man, we've been talking about
don't mind.
this soon, like to try to put up some reviews. Now, I mean, it may be on my end. His will be a lot more intelligent. Mine, I'll just be like, yeah, it sucked. But
I spent a lot of time alone as a kid, guys. I didn't have many friends, and
his will be a lot more intellectual than mine.
I'm like the long-haired bearded cable
If you
guy.
if you want the blunt review, come to me. If
There you
you
go.
want the detailed
Try to-
version,
yeah.
yeah.
Well, I do sometimes. I swear to God, not to get too far into this. And what I do, I watch the Cable Guy because I love that movie, and I
Oh,
think
yeah.
to myself, "That's me. I'm your Chip."
You want somebody to love. Yeah, man.
Right on.
That's awesome. All right,
Cool.
folks. Well, let us know in the comment
Yeah.
section if you want to come on here. If you're of the younger generation, you want to argue with us about some horror movies, that's fine with me, man.
We don't argue; we discuss.
I do.
Yin and yang.
Yeah.
Hey, we're all about
But
equality
no,
and,
it'd be
and
cool,
balance.
man. It'd be
Absolutely.
a lot of fun.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I'm not going to just shit all over you. But
He'll make you laugh before he does, so it's all
Yeah.
good. It equals out.
Yeah.
It's good. It's good.
Yeah, so you don't miss any of this. Please like, share, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications. You can follow us on F140 Movie Community on Facebook, and then you can follow us and get all of our content for $3 a month by going to patreon.com/frequency140 podcast, where there you can get all of our content from the Video Games and Toys channel. You can get all the content from the wrestling channel and all the content on this channel, and even old stuff that you probably won't ever see again. And with that, I send it over to my good buddy, Mr. Bennett.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, as always, thank you so much for joining us. We had a good time on this one. Like I said, we're going to check it out and see what's going down. And as Benny Boy said, hey, we welcome any and all comment. Let us know if you'd like to come over and have a discussion. We'd love it. I mean, this is what we do. Obviously, you've seen enough of it. So keep supporting us. Keep hanging out with us. Just, keep enjoying life and everything it has to offer. So until we get to a point to where they don't need us anymore, and that will never happen because we make up pretty much the world. Geeks, freaks, and nerds unite. Let's take over the world.
Peace.